Hi everyone, I'm going to take about the next 8 minutes to go through exactly what it looks like to build a brick on your own. So I'll go back to the PowerPoint that I sent out today and we'll just take a look at these learning objectives and kind of fly through here. So you're going to go sort of towards the end under key resources. You're going to go to Brick Exchange Home. You're going to click the top right. You're going to log in with your MedCenter email typically. Once you're logged in, you see the home page here. This is important because if you scroll down and you look to the right, you can see all the other bricks that are created within the UNC School of Medicine, but I wanted to point this out, the Neurology Clinical Bricks Library. This is where the other neurology clinical bricks live, so if you want to take a look, this is easily accessible. RX Essentials, so I'm looking at the left here. This shows you what preclinical content we're currently using for the med student curriculum. So if you, for example, are Dr. Wang and you want to see what the brainstem lecture looks like so that you can ensure continuity, you can scroll down and see what the students are learning in their preclinical years. Okay, great. Going back home, the last thing I want to show you is RX Academy here. This is a really nice resource and it contains a lot of the information that we went through today at the brick building workshop. Okay, so I'll direct your attention again to the left, this Rubik's Cube looking thing, go up to Bricks Create. Once you're in Bricks Create, this is kind of your home base where you're going to be spending a lot of time. I would just start by creating brick. I personally like to use a blank canvas. You can also make a Word document and it will import automatically. I haven't utilized the AI for this much, but you can definitely play around with it. So I am going to pretend like we're doing the coma examination brick. I know that in addition to me being an author, Dr. Wang is going to be collaborating and Dr. Lau as well. So I'm going to choose them from the list, make sure I click on the right emails, and I'm going to change this to Can Edit. Since I own the brick, I'm automatically chosen as an author, but I'm going to change that to reviewer. And Dr. Wang is an author and Dr. Lau is a reviewer as well. So you'll see here, it lists, I'm going to change this to editor. It lists Dr. Wang as the author and myself and Dr. Lau as the editors. Okay. So then we're going to talk about our learning objectives. So describe the coma exam. Great. And then you'll automatically see that there is an empty section here. And this is typically first going to be for your, scroll down, your case connection. And you see as I proceed, the case connection will have an introduction and then it will have a conclusion at the very end, right before the summary, review questions, and references. To make a new section, I'm going to add an item here. Typically that's going to be your header 1. It's posed as a question. And the main headers are the ones that align with your learning objectives. You also might decide to do a subheader here. And let's say we want to do some text after that. And let's say we don't want to do quite a subheader, but we want to do a subheader. We can just highlight that and bold it. And then put more text. It's also really easy to add any of these additional components. Paragraph is essentially what happens automatically. You saw header 1 and header 2. You can add a bulleted list easily, numbered list, table. Your images you can import from your computer. You can drop things that you've already downloaded and saved, or you can kind of drag and drop. Same thing for video or embedded PowerPoint. This is nice, the assessment. So you can do single question, multi-select question, open response. I personally like the matching because it forces the students to drag and drop. There's also flashcards that you can utilize. And then we had gone through in the brick building workshop, like what a case connection is, clinical correlation, and clinical reasoning. And if you need a refresher, please refer to the PowerPoint. Okie dokie. So then the summary, you can also utilize AI for that, or but I would have in your mind a list of what exactly you want it to say, and the review question should also correspond with your learning objectives. It's really super easy to add a reference. So I had just pulled up Google Scholar, thinking about the diagnosis of stupor and coma, the Plum and Posner reference here. So I'm just going to use Vancouver formatting, and I'm going to go back and just literally copy paste. Done. Okay, pretty easy, right? When I'm done creating this brick, I publish it. Even in draft form, all of the co-editors are able to see it and edit it, just no one else can. I want to show you one other thing real quick. Let me go back. And that is AI can sometimes be really useful when creating questions or flashcards. So I'm going to go back to the brick that we've been working on, the Foundations of Neurology brick, because you have to have content to be able to utilize the AI. So let's see. So I'm back to the Foundational Principles of Neurology brick. Let's say I want to add a flashcard here after basic neuroanatomy. So I'm just going to hit the plus, and I'm going to hit this plus over here. I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and now you will see generate content. So I can have the AI generate me a question, which structure produces CSF, and you definitely have to edit these, make sure that they're correct, because oftentimes they're not. Or I can have it make me a flashcard. What are the three protective layer membranes surrounding the CNS? And then you can click it and you can see what the answer is. Let's say it said like Curamator or something. I would be able to very easily edit this and really put whatever I want. And with that, I think that's all I got. Just under 7 minutes, but it was amazing to see you guys. Let me know if you have questions. Bye.